So our first story comes to us by the way of CNN. Beyoncé to remove ableist slur from heated after backlash from disability campaigners. By Toyin Owosije. Owosije? 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 You know, his last name's not important. Toyin. There's a name. I don't know if Toyin's a guy or a girl, so that does make it this more difficult for me because I won't be able to criticize them based on their gender. But anywho, this is the story. Beyoncé, you know her for banging Jay-Z and occasionally making music. Beyoncé says she will remove an ableist slur from her new album, Renaissance, after facing online backlash and criticism from disability campaigners. The 40-year-old singer received rave reviews when she debuted her dance-inspired 7th studio album on Friday, but she came under fire over the weekend when fans noticed the inclusion of a derogatory term in the song Heated. On the track, co-written by Drake, Beyoncé sings the line, "Spazzing on that ass, spaz on that ass." You can really hear the Drake influences on that. Although the word spaz is often used colloquially to describe freaking out or going crazy, it is derived from the word spastic, which is considered demeaning to people with spastic cerebral palsy. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, the disorder affects a person's ability to control their muscles, especially in their arms and legs. Quote, so Beyoncé used the word spaz. Hold on, it's censored. I love it when they put the little stars in there. Like, and so it's SP star. That's what this person sends. They censored the word spaz. All right. So Beyoncé used the word SP star in her new song Heated. Feels like a slap in the face to me. The disabled community and the progress we tried to make with Lizzo. Disability advocate Hannah Diviny wrote on Twitter. Aha! Twitter. I'm shocked. Guess I'll just keep telling the whole industry to do better until ableist slurs disappear from music. Another commentator tweeted, screw you at Beyoncé. You should be a role model, not making money from the lazy use of derogatory language. Shame on you. By the way, screw you is a derogatory term. Just like to throw that out there from, quote unquote, another commentator. I love this trend. This is my favorite. Now that I'm doing this show, I'm reading the news for you people, for my audience. I love discovering that all of journalism now is just, here's what somebody said on Twitter. Anywho, representatives for Beyoncé confirmed on Monday night that the lyric would be removed, telling CNN in a statement that the word, not used intentionally in a harmful way, will be replaced. Fans had waited with bated breath for Renaissance after the singer dropped the first single, Break My Soul, in June. It was her first full-length album since 2016's Lemonade. Oh my God, it's been 6 years. Sorry, I can't do math. 6 years. All right. Opening up about her creative process on Instagram, Beyoncé told fans, quote, creating this album allowed me a place to dream and to find escape during a scary time for the world. Ah! We're all in this together, people. We're all in this together. She said her, quote, intention was to create a safe place, a place without judgment, a place to be free of perfectionism and overthinking, a place to scream, release, feel freedom. It was a beautiful journey of exploration. The singer's decision to edit Heated comes weeks after fellow entertainer Lizzo announced a new version of her song, Girls, following complaints about use of the same term for the disabled community. Okay, so this is a two-part story, because now there's a follow-up, and this one comes to us by the way of CBS News. Monica Lewinsky wants Beyoncé lyric about her changed in Partition. Shortly after the release of Beyoncé's highly anticipated 7th studio album, Renaissance, the singer agreed to change one of the lyrics in the song Heated after fans called out the word spaz for being ableist and offensive to those in the disabled community with cerebral palsy. Now, activist and TV personality Monica Lewinsky is requesting the Grammy-winning superstar to adjust another lyric from a 2013 song. In a tweet Monday, which she cited the Heated lyric change, Lewinsky wrote, while we're at it, Partition. Lewinsky had an affair in the 1990s with then-President Bill Clinton. That's one way to describe it. While she was a White House intern, the sex scandal captivated the media, exploded in the cultural zeitgeist, and eventually led to Clinton being impeached in the House. In Beyoncé's 2013 song Partition from her self-titled 5th studio album, she sings, "He bucked all my buttons, he ripped my blouse, he Monica Lewinsky'd all on my gown." Let that settle. I'm going to let that settle in. Lewinsky has referenced the Beyoncé lyric before in both her Twitter bio, referring to herself as a rap song muse, and in 2014 interview with Vanity Fair, in which she wrote about the affair for the first time in a decade, saying, "Thanks, Beyoncé, but if we're verbing, I think you meant Bill Clinton'd all over my gown, not Monica Lewinsky." That's actually fair. That's fair. That's fair, Monica. I agree with Monica. When one Twitter user asked Lewinsky why she maintains the reference to a rap song muse in her bio, Lewinsky responded, "Because learning to laugh about things which hurt or humiliated me is how I survived." Lewinsky has said that she has not officially reached out to Beyoncé, and the singer's representatives have not made any statements so far about the lyrics. People, this is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. You say you're spazzing on that ass, and somebody says, "Hey, man, that's offensive to the cerebral palsy community." I don't have cerebral palsy, but I'm offended on behalf of the cerebs, the palsies. It's an odd thing. It's odd to be offended for other people on their behalf. I had a coworker who had cerebral palsy. She was all right. She was kind of a dick, but I would be a dick too. I'll be honest. I would be a dick if I had cerebral palsy. I don't have any disabilities and I'm a dick. So if you fucked me up, if you gave me a condition, I'd be way worse. I'd be way worse. But that being said, I don't know why people feel the need to be offended on behalf of other people. Like this gal that's quoted, this disability advocate Hannah Divany, saying, this is the quote that stands out to me. This disability advocate said, "So Beyoncé used the word spazzin in her new song Heated. Feels like a slap in the face to me. The disabled community and the progress we tried to make with Lizzo." Listen, bitch, it's not about you. Beyonce and Drake were not thinking about you when they wrote that lyric. I guarantee it. And if they did, then it's hilarious. Then it's funny. And I think there should be more talk of spaz at Hannah Divany. There should be more spazzin'. More spastastic words. This is the narcissism of the progressive left. is that it's that if you post your opinion, then it's like, oh, he's subtweeting me. Oh, what a dick. No, this is Beyoncé and her team of ghostwriters and Drake and his team of ghostwriters combined to create this piece of art. They did. And when they were writing about spazzing on asses, they were not thinking of you. They were thinking about, well, this is the thing. All the articles I've read about this, they make it like about freaking out or going crazy. I think it's about ejaculate. Let's be very clear. Speaking of Monica, I think it's about ejaculate. So this is the thing. It feels like a slap in the face to me. You're not the center of the disabled world, bitch. You're not Queen Bee. You're not in charge. Not everything's about you, but that's the tell. Is that if you're actually offended by something that someone says or does or whatever, it's like if you go, if you make an AIDS joke and then somebody goes, I have AIDS, fuck you. Why are you talking about me? It's like, no, we're talking about AIDS, which you happen to have. Why is it personal for this person? This is the problem with people, is it's about their brand. I am the quote unquote disability advocate. You're not doing a good job, bitch. What you need is more ramps and more handicap parking spaces. Probably some better education stuff. Probably a lot of work to do. Rap lyrics are not your real. I mean, maybe that is what you do, but that seems like that would be like if you have cerebral palsy. I feel like it would be you should be working on a cure. I think it should be a cure thing. Like, how do we cure this? You know? Or if you have let's say you're I don't know what the term is anymore. It used to be crippled. Why don't we get you a new pair of legs so you can walk upright amongst us, the normal people, the walkers? What that seems like something you would advocate for, but no, we're like concerned about the word spasm. This is textbook narcissism. That's all this is. This is why we should not engage in it. This is why we should not listen to these people. This is why we should dismiss anything they say. Because it's not this notion that this is a slap in the face to her. I mean, that's just so like that's the ultimate. It's like God complex, where you're you're sitting there and you're like, oh, it's raining on my birthday. Why, universe? Why? I don't know, bitch. You were born on a day and it rained. It doesn't mean anything. It's raining for everybody. Drake and Beyoncé were not thinking about you when they teamed up with their team of ghostwriters to come up with these lyrics. They were not thinking about you. This was not, that's the thing, if rap music had any balls left, they would just fucking bury you. But they don't. They're all bitches and hoes and whatnot. Bitches and hoes and whatnot. By the way, while we're on the subject of bitches and hoes, I like to introduce a new drop. It comes to us by the way of Lord Jamar of Brand Nubian. And I got this from an interview he did with Vlad TV.
Slut should be shamed, B.
Sorry, what was that, Lord?
Slut should be shamed, B.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that?
Slut should be shamed, B.
Thank you, Lord. Anywho, everybody has to deal with life in their own way. This Hannah Divany character, her way is going on Twitter and attacking artists and organizing activists to attack them because they said a word that personally offends her. That's what she's chosen to do with her life. Some people say I want to be a doctor. Some people say I want to be a fireman. Some people become investors and bankers and comedians and podcasters. Some people follow the things that they want to follow, and then other people are online bitching and moaning when they should. I can't say what they should do because that would be bad. But the point is they should just quit. Just quit. Just quit. Just quit at it. Just quit at it. I don't understand why people insist on being annoying. It doesn't cost anything to not be annoying. And again, I'm not a Beyoncé fan. I know, shocking, right? I don't listen to Beyoncé. She's pretty well for one, I'm not her target demographic, and that's fine. And I'm not shitting on people who like Beyoncé. You can listen to dumb people music. That's fine. I won't judge you. I will judge you, but I'm not going to openly judge you. I will do it in my white Anglo-Saxon Protestant way, which is just to say it behind your back in the comfort of my living room. But that's beside the point. People are allowed to like what they like. It's okay. But if what you're doing is just, I like to tear things down, you just quit. Just quit. Just quit. Just give up and quit. Anywho, I'm done with this bitch. And I'm done with all these bitches. Monica Lewinsky, she's right. She's right. The thought that he bucked all my buttons, he ripped my blouse, he Monica Lewinsky all in my gown. That she's right. It should be Bill Clinton. Why? It doesn't make sense. Unless the story is that Monica, is a squirter and squirted on Bill Clinton. But that's not the story. The story is the blue dress with Bill Clinton's DNA all over it. So shame on Beyonce. See, that should be changed, if only to be accurate. If we're changing lyrics, I support Monica Lewinsky's effort here because that makes sense. That's an accuracy issue. Bill Clinton was the one who ejaculated on the female's clothes. It was not the other way around. So, yes. But again, let's be honest. Beyonce's not writing her own lyrics. Her job is to be hot enough for Jay-Z. So that's it. And I'm done with this story. Done.